Now that we have learned how to create our own material with the help of the base color and few properties, let us explore how to create material using few textures. As we all know, the materials are basically made of the combination of the textures. I have few textures that I have downloaded from this website. Just use this link and we have few textures over here. We can just drag and drop all these textures inside Unreal Engine, or also we can just press import and select all these images and then just import it like this. Notice that we have the asterisk sign over here, means all these assets are not saved. Just press Ctrl Shift and S so that all the assets will get saved. Now let us create a new material and we'll call this as texture material. I will double press it. So now I'm inside the material editor. So over here, let us drag and drop the assets one by one. I will go back to the textures. So firstly, let's add the base color. So the base color, as I said, is also called as the albedo or the diffuse. So here we have the base color for this material, which is actually a texture. So it gets converted into the texture sample. So if I double press this texture, which is basically a PNG image. So this PNG image now gets opened inside the texture editor. So inside this texture editor, we get all the information about this texture. So this is a 2K image and a lot more information about it. Okay, let's get back. So now we have this texture sample. I will get all the colors, all the RGB values, and we'll put that inside the base color. Now we have this material. I will apply and save it. Let's get back over here. I will go inside the material. I'll select the material. Either I can drag and drop, or I can just select the cube and press this little icon while the material is selected in the content browser. So now we have this textured material applied on this cube. Let us add some more details inside this material. We'll open the material. We'll make use of all the images and we'll put the property one by one. Let's get back to the textures. Then we have this normal map. So notice that the normal map always comes with this bluish color shade. It has information of the depth and how the light will fall and how the light will react. So this normal map will give us the information of the depth, and also it gives us the information that how the surface will react to the light. So I will just drag and drop from this node to this normal node like this. Now, if you notice, we'll have that depth inside our material. I will apply. Let us have a look at it. So now we will have an illusion that this cube has the depth because of the normal map. So this gives a little more realistic look to all the 3D objects. Amazing. Let's add some more details. So we have this metallic property. I will drag and drop inside the metallic view. Then we have the roughness for this. So instead of using the numbers of the roughness, we can use the texture for it. We can drag and drop the roughness. Then also we have the ambient occlusion, which give us the property of the light bouncing. So I will put that in the ambient occlusion, also called as AO. So I just referred this two letters over here and then I put that in the ambient occlusion. So let us apply and save. Now we will be having a very detailed material now which is applied on this cube. So as you can see, this looks more and more realistic. Let's have a detailed look inside the texture editor. We have some important properties of the texture, and when we change those important properties, it will be automatically get applied inside the material. So I will double press to open any texture. It will take us to the texture editor. So as we all know that the textures are the foundation of the controlling surface properties in a material. Textures are the 2D images created in external applications such as Photoshop. So some of the properties that we should know that the texture should be always a power of 2. And it doesn't mean that it has to be the square of 2, but each dimension should be a power of 2. So by default, the minimum import quality of the texture is 16:16 pixel. And the largest texture that we can import is the 8K image. Right now we have the 2K image, 2x2. So some of the texture formats we have is the TGA.PSD is the Photoshop format, and the most commonly used are the PNG and the JPEG format. Let's have a look at the properties. So down here, we can adjust the looking of the texture. We can increase the brightness of the texture. Right now, it has by default 1 value. I can increase it to 3 and it will get more and more bright. Also, I can increase the saturation of the whole texture and also the vibrance on the colors of this texture. I can change the hue value and likewise it will apply in the texture. So now if I save this texture and look at the material, you can see that the material also get changed because I'm using the same texture inside this material, which is applied in this base color. If I save it and I see on the cube, you can see as I change the properties of the texture, the material property also get changes.